And yes, even if that means Harbor Freight. But most importantly, I promise to be your best friend and not your wife. Because at the end of every day, you're my every hope and every dream.
Now you would think that awesome sound quality for lavaliers would be coming from the Tascam DR10L, but nah man, that sound quality you just heard came from the awesomest budget lavaliers by far that I've found so by far is from the Fotowelt WM100. And by the way, I'm pretty surprised I was able to come up with those terms, because usually I'll just say lavaliers and then have the title listed right here. But nah man, I actually got it this time, and no mistakes by far. But yeah, this is gonna be a review video for the Fotowelt WM100. Now I was looking across YouTube and all across Amazon to find some budget lavaliers, because honestly, this is my first set of lavaliers I ever bought by far, and in the beginning, haha, we're all on a budget. So I was looking across YouTube to find some budget lavaliers, and I came across these bad boys, and I thought, you know what, why not give it a try? Because I have a wedding video to shoot. That was the video that you saw, was a wedding that I shot with these lavaliers, and as you can see, the sound quality from these are ridiculous. These are dual wireless lavaliers, and not only does it come in this awesome packaging, you also get one transmitter and two receivers. And in this packaging right here, you get the lavalier mics and also adapters to record on your phones. Use this as a receiver. You can take this, put it in your pocket, use the lavaliers and plug into the adapter, plug in your phone, and then you can rig your subject with your phone. You know, not a lot of people do that these days, but sometimes you gotta use what you have, because let's say, I don't know, like this broke and everything is dead. Well, the alternative would be just to use your phone and plug the adapter with the lavaliers. You're good to go. What I also like about this setup is that it also comes with a mount for your camera, so that you can put the transmitter and mount it on top of your camera through the hot shoe. But the thing is, a lot of times, for example, like this wedding, I shot it with my Zion Weeble S. Now the situation is, the gimbal can only handle so much weight. It can handle a lot of weight, but the Weeble S being so small, I can only handle so much. And I don't like to overuse the motors. So instead of mounting the transmitter on top of the camera, well, I invested in this small rig handle for the Weeble S. So it also has a hot shoe on it. So what I do is I take the rig and put it on top of the small rig handle, and there you go. Then I pop the transmitter on top, that I can get clean audio from the receiver to the transmitter, and we're good to go. Another pro about the Fotowelts is that this setup is completely simple. Now don't get me wrong, I love me some gadgets, but when you're on the go, this is the setup for you. So this is the transmitter and this is the receiver. All you have to do to get going is hold the power button which is on top, and just hold it and you'll get a blue light. Now this is the receiver. Just do the same thing again, hit the power button, and then right here you'll see a color. You'll see a color saying that it is completely synced with the transmitter. Same thing with your second receiver. So right now the Fotowelt is plugged into the camera and you're receiving all the sound quality right now from the lavalier itself. And as you can see, the quality is pretty clear. It's cool that you can charge two of these at one time, but the one thing that I don't like about this setup is that you never know until it's fully charged. So what I usually do is that I usually charge it from 30 minutes to an hour, and it's good to go, and it lasts like for quite a long time. And that's what I did the day before. That's what I did the day before the shoot, and it was able to last like whole ceremony, and I was blown away by this. That's one con that I don't like about this setup. But other than that, this is 210 bucks, and compared to the other lavaliers out there, this is a good setup to start out with. And that's a sound test from the Fotowelts. So now that you know what it sounds like, I'm gonna go back to the Rode mic. Now don't get me wrong, do I still want the Tascam DR10L? Of course I do. I even want the Zoom H1N, I believe that's what it's called. Just because I found these budget lavaliers doesn't mean I'm just gonna only stick with these. those two mics that I mentioned, I still want those. The more external mics you can have, the better. You never know when you're gonna need external mic, and sound quality is everything. It makes your footage good. Let's say, would you want to watch a video that has poor sound quality that makes you sound like you're muffled up like you're Bane from Batman? No, you don't. So yes, do I still want the Tascams and the zooms? Of course I do. But for $210 from the Fotowelts, you get 2 receivers, 1 transmitter, 1 mount for your hot shoe for your camera, an adapter that can plug your lavaliers to your phone, and not only that, you also get everything in this case. All of that for only $210 compared to the competitors. When you're on a budget with that kind of sound quality, this is an awesome budget lavalier for you. And I don't know what else to say, but if you're on a budget and you want some dual wireless lavaliers for a low price and get high quality, and did I mention also when you charge it, it lasts 68 hours? Yeah, and you can go mad far from the transmitter and still get clean quality. I don't know what else to say to get you to not think that this is awesome, but so far I've used as many times I've used this, it has not let me down. But yeah, that's all for today's video. Make sure to like and subscribe for future video coming up, and until next time, see ya.